Hi everyone, it's Cal from Cal's Crafts. This is the third time of just filming this little tiny bit in the beginning. I've got my new camera on. I need a new tripod, so I'm holding it down with a block of wood. I can't put it up any higher because the legs are broken. I've got a little tiny book light by the side of me to shine some light on it. So I'm a right hot mess, as they say. But anyway, we're going to come back and do a colour with me. If you've been before, thanks very much, and if it's your first time, it's brilliant. We're going to do the Animal Wonderland special. Carry on the picture that I've done. It's by Whimsical Designs by Kanoko Egusa. I have spoke to her. She's really happy that I'm doing this because I explained to her that I'm not a colourist. I'm not a drawer. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. I have no idea what colours go with what mixes well, what nothing. I said, but I like these because anybody can colour them, doesn't matter what stage you're at, and I wanted to prove that somebody with no talent whatsoever like me can come along and draw, and I wanted to show you lot that you can do it as well, doesn't matter. So this is how far we've got on my little rabbit. So I thought we'd do the greenery here and the cherries. So I have picked some colours out. I've picked for the green, I've picked out, can you see them? I don't know if you can read them. Is it going to focus? The forest green, which is A041, the basil green A093, and the spring green A042. And if you're hearing rumblings, that's probably my tummy. So we're going to colour the leaves with that. There is noise going on outside. Millie's outside cleaning my car while hoovering it and cleaning it up. Jessie's up and down the stairs. Joshua hasn't surfaced yet because I think he was on to his American friends till about 4 o'clock this morning. Grant's out the back chiselling, the dog's in and out, and the cats are in and out. So, after excuse all that, everybody's stuck at home. So anyway, stop the rambling. Should we do these greenery? Right, bear with me. I'm going to try and zoom in. Okay, on the greenery. So we might have a bit of a wobble, guys. You'll have to wobble along with me. As I said, we are all new to this. I'm no good with the camera. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but that's okay. It doesn't matter, does it? I've got a cheap book light, as I said, it's my light. Oh, that's my phone making noises, even though I put it on silent. It still wants to make a noise. So how is everybody else's day going? Mine's going okay, as I say. So I'm going to do the darker underneath these, because I would think it'd be dark because it'd be a bit shady, then coming out a bit lighter on my thing. So I'm pressing a little bit harder underneath there to make it a bit darker. Can you see? Do you want to get in a bit closer? Will it let you go in a bit closer? Can you see that? I'm still learning the things. I'm trying to read the instructions, but being dyslexic, it makes it extremely hard to understand. I'm one of these people that need to be shown. So I'm going to do that bit dark there. And then I'm going to go in with the basil green. And go up there. I went over the edge, but hey ho, does it matter? You will see you go over the edges because my hands do shake, because I've got things that make my hands shake, as they say, conditions. And my table's a bit wobbly as well, but apart from that, it's hunky-dory. So all I'm doing is going over the colour that was underneath and coming out. Then I'm going to put a little bit of dark there as well, under his hand. Under there. And then you can't see down the bottom, so I will move. Can we get that little bit down there? Which way do we go? That way, can we bring it? Ooh, per daisy. That's about all in, isn't it? See, I could do with one of you ladies or gents coming along and showing me how to use a camera properly. This is why I probably have so much trouble with it all, but and because Millie's outside doing stuff. I don't know whether that's focusing or not. Trouble is, I've got glass. If I take my glass off, it looks blurred, and because it's a screen, I don't know whether it is or isn't. It looks okay, but I don't know. I'm paranoid. So that's the darker backing with some basil. And I'm going to finish in with some lighter bits of the spring green. What I might do is put a little bit of that basil just to darken it down. So it's still got it, but it's not in your face so much because it was a bit bright. Because I like the colour, but it was a bit bright for me. So I tend to go over all of it in the lighter colour. So if there's any white bits, hopefully this will fill it in. And then, can you see if I go there? Yeah. And somebody's throwing the ball for the dog. That's got to be grand. So I do apologise for that, but as I say, there is family at home. And even though you're telling me you're filming, it don't make much difference. As I say, I'm just putting a bit of basil over that top there. And that one's done. And you can keep going in on the colours until you're happier with that it isn't as bright as you want it, but you still got the colour there. So we're going to move it along to that one now. So we're going to do this one here. So we've got stem there, leaves there, leaves there. So I think I'll do the stem the darker. Yeah. I think I'm only going to do it the two colours on this one. There's the edge of that one there. And then just bring in the lighter basil on the stem. Again, the same on the other stem, quick and easy. And just go lighter down there. And just putting different pressures to get the different colours, that's all. In with the basil. That's quite nice, got some nice different colours of the shade in there, can you see it? And then we'll go back in now on the leaves. So good. A little bit darker on this side, I think. So I want light on that side, so I'm going to come all the way down with that darker colour. No other reason than I can. So I'll bring it lighter down with that one. Usually I would turn the page, but because I've got the camera on, I can't really turn the page because the camera is on the book. So, and I'll show you what I've just learned to make this dark. I'm not very good at it yet, but I am learning. And I'll show you once I've done this green. In with some basil. That was the forest green we used to begin with. Hang on. That playing up. I don't want it to play up. Come on, back on then, because it will turn the light on. Come on. I told you it would turn the light off, didn't I? Yeah, sorry about that. My computer. When you can be on it for hours, sat here, and nothing happens. If you're filming and you're just relying on it for the light, you guarantee it switches itself off. I told you, me and technology just don't get on. Right, that's the light, and then we're going to go in with the spring green. Just go all over it. Blend it all in with the spring green. I mean, you have to remember, I am just a complete and utter novice. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm a very slow learner. I am just showing you that somebody who's got no idea what they're doing can still colour. Because it doesn't have to be Picasso standard or all these fantastic colourists on YouTube. You don't have to be as good as them. You probably will become as good as them if you practice. I'm one of these people that can do a little bit of everything but never ever master anything. Oh, it's alright, it's Millie trying to put things through the window. Sorry about that. Are you coming in, Millie? Yeah. Alright then. I think she was trying to be quiet but was causing more noise by being quiet. Right, can hear a noise now while I sharpen my pencil. Ready? So I've got a black, which is in your A. Oh, hang on, where are you? Where are you? There. Is it going to focus? There you go. The A012. So as they start, just starting to do this, but some I've watched people, they put a little bit of the black where you want it to be a little bit darker. Can you see? Oh, you can't see over there, can you? On the div, and I will do it over here. And I'm just putting that down there to darken that. Can you see how much it darkens it? You see that? And then I'm going to do it here. That's Milk and Millie Moo coming in. See the front door. And I'll go over it with the forest green to blend it in. Alright, Millie Moo? Yeah. See? Can you see how it darkens that then? You alright? Yeah. I'm just doing my colouring video. It's alright. I hope you don't mind me sitting here doing this video. See how it's darkened it there? And I'm going to do a little bit along there. I think I pressed a bit too dark in there, but it doesn't matter. Just to help it give it a definition of a bit of a line. And I've got a makeup brush, a clean one from the pound shop, that I use just to flick it away. So that's my leaves done. So I'm just going to go over to that one and just darken. I put a little bit there, do you see? That's what I was showing you originally. So I'm just going to put a little bit, I'm just doing very, very light strokes. Because I want a bit heavy down the bottom, so I'm trying to do a little bit of a lighter stroke there. And I'm just a line there. Give it a bit more shading. Little gentle circles. Yeah. I'm blending it in with the forest green. What do you think? It's okay, isn't it? Should we try the cherries next? Right, wobbly wobbly. And where's the cherries? Right, is it that one that undoes and then we can go? Or is it that one undone? I always forget. I do it all before I start and then I think I'm all prepared and then I can't remember and then I can't figure out which way to bloody turn it. Trust me, you know. Only can happen to me. I think it's that one. I don't know my own strength, see? There we go. I was turning the wrong one. Silly me. Right, put that there. Oh no, going out too. Let me just tighten that. And that should be on the bowls there, yeah? So we're going to do, so we'll keep them greens to do the stems and the leaves, and we're going to have a go at the cherries. So I picked out 4 colours. I think we're going to do them blueberries. I didn't pick any colours for them. Never mind. So we have, what have we got here? I don't know if they'll work, but we'll try them. Are we going to focus? It says no, we're not. Should autofocus, and I don't know where the autofocus button is. It's not going to, is it? Well, we've got cherry red A137, which is that. Oh, put them down there. You might be able to see them on there. Look. You see? That one's a Viennese red, which is rubbed off, which is A121. Rose red, which is A001. And fruit punch, which is A080. No idea how we are going to do cherries. We are going to do this with, sorry, I'm just setting up the computer so it hopefully doesn't turn off again. Hopefully it might look like a cherry, but we're going to give it a whirl. I picked 4 colours out. Whether we use the 4 colours, I don't know. So I'm going to put them to the side. Can you hear the woof woof? Is it not focusing properly, is it? Why is it not focusing properly? I think it just switched itself off, so I don't know how far we got, but I've only just started to do the cherries there, and I made a boo-boo there which I've just rubbed out, so I'm hoping we didn't lose too much footage, but I won't know till after. So I'm just going in and following the, Just putting a few darker lines on these bits where it's got lines, just to give me an indication. I'm just saying, somebody's been giving me a few thumbs down for my colouring, and as I've said before, that's fine. I know I'm not professional, I know I'm not somebody that can teach you, but that's a bit harsh of thumbs down, especially when you don't say why. And if you can do any better, as they say, feel free to show me. I'm all for learning, and I learn better from somebody showing me, so. So then we're going to go in with the Viennese, I think that's what it says, or Venetian. I can't really read it because it's all gone all blurry. So I might have to go over more than once for these, I don't know. So a light source from this, so I might leave that little bit there and do it in a lighter colour. So do a bit of light there. Sometimes I think when I'm colouring and I put one colour on the top, I think, oh, it looks the same. You know, I suppose that's the idea, is that they're very similar, so they blend in nice with each other. Get that one a bit darker, put some red in there to see if there's one tucked under there. And then we're going to use some rose red over it all. So where it's darker, it should go darker. And then that's the idea. Do you think it look more like apples? Maybe. I haven't done the light source yet, so I might put the eraser on that after. Do you think we're going to get through a whole one without anybody else coming in? I think the answer to that's going to be no. Somebody will die to come into the kitchen. They won't be able to help themselves. I'll come down the stairs and do stuff. There you are, going across the floorboards, see? So then I'm going to go in with a darker colour. Really disappointed on my focusing skills because I'm not getting it focused completely right. I don't know why. There must be a feature on it. Or I've got something turned on that you're not supposed to have turned on. Dog down the street is having a chat to somebody by the sound of it. And there's that black. Should we try a little bit of black down in that? There's that little bit of darkness there. I haven't got my head in the way, have I? I'm just doing it ever so lightly. Yes, that's a car. The window is slightly open because Millie prized it open to stick something back in. We'll go back over the red and yellow and green and blue. Done I'll see why that just popped into my head. I am doing the Colour with Claire challenge, the spring challenge, which is to colour with 6 pencils that she's chose, which is like 2 peachy colours, 2 green colours and 2 like blue colours, and a black, white and a black, and you've got to colour a whole picture in them colours. Didn't like that pink, so I'm going over it. So me and the girls are doing that at the moment. Which is quite hard. So the girls chose my picture for me. Of course it wasn't something easy. So now I'm going to try and put a little bit of a light source. So I've been coming in that way, haven't I? So maybe like that. And see if I can pull some more of that. I learned this rubber thing off Zucchini Kitty, I think it is, her name is. She said, don't worry if you rub, you put something on too much. She said, just get a rubber and just put it over lightly and it'll put a little bit of a shine on it. So that's our cherries. So I'm going to go in now with my greens. Have we got any more greens? What other greens have we got? Have we got an olive colour? I like the olive green. Jade, no, emerald, that's too sort of lefty colour for me. C3. Oh, excuse me from going across the camera. What have we got here? An olive green. Jungle green. What's a jungle green? That's alright. What's that? Moss. Ooh, olive and moss might go nice together. Olive, moss, and I want a nice lighter green now. What else light green have we got? Apple green. Or was that too light? No, that's too light. What's that one? Matcha green, A006. Yeah, that one will go. So we've got moss green, A029, olive green, A155, and the matcha green, A006. So we're going to do these leaves in that. So did we do the olive green first? And then, yeah, so olive green first. I'll do that all the way around that one, doing them slightly different. I'm just gonna I mean, if you want richer colours, you can go back through and just keep layering and layering. But I haven't sussed that out yet very well, so I'm just doing a little bit. But I do like colour and I find it very, very therapeutic. And now we're stuck at home for so long, it's I want to do it even more, well, in between the cross stitching and the diamond painting, that is. So what's next? What did we say this one? Moss, was it? Moss. I mean, I know most people are really good at colouring, but if you're not, please have a go at it if you think you're not, because you'll be pleasantly surprised. If I can make something look half decent, I mean, it's not fantastic shading, it's not fantastic colouring, I go outside the lines, I probably don't get the mix of colours completely right, but it don't matter. I'm quite happy with them. So I'm going to find it like an olivey colour for the stems. What's that colour there? Coyote brown, what's that? That'll be a nice colour for the... Let me just see if I can get it to a point. Yeah. I'm going to use the Coyote. I didn't mind, I've got a bit of red on that stem, but I didn't mind because I knew when I put another colour on it's going to make it just dark. And this is where I definitely don't stay in the lines. I'm just doing different levels of pressure to try and get the different shades of the colour. I might put another colour on the tip of these bits here. How's that one? It's a bit reddy red. A bit of red in that green there, just to give it like a browny colour. So that's that. Should we find something for these? I think they're blueberries. So let's see if we can find some blueberry colour. Oh, we've got a blueberry blue. Blueberry blue. What will go with a blueberry blue? Okay, I've got my chart here and we've got blueberry blue. So we could do a darker shade of the midnight blue. That's that one. Now that's indigo. Ultramarine, is it that one over there? I don't know what that one is. No, that's Egyptian blue. That's not that one. Ultramarine, indigo. There's that one there. That might be nice for the little bit of shading. Ultramarine blue. What about them three? And then into that one. We'll try it. It'll either look okay or it'll look a pair of pants, but we're going to try it. So we're going to give them a quick doodah in the old withery roux. So we'll start with ultramarine blue. Is that the lighter one or is that the darker one? It's lighter, so we're going to start with blueberry. down into the ultramarine. Which is a very similar blue. Into Mykonos blue, which is A104. Sorry, I didn't tell you the colours. Ultramarine is A032, blueberry blue A070. But I will try and put the colours down below, like I have on my other ones. Only had a couple of blueberries, I think it's twice, and twice bloody birds have got them before I could get them, because they weren't quite ripe, so I thought I'd leave them another day. And the birds must have woke up in the morning and they thought it was Christmas and everything rolled into one, because they were swooped down and that was the end of that. Gone. Let's put a little bit of they got some shine on that, and I want a dark brown to do the stem of the dark chocolate, just to do the little bit thing there. So we'll leave it there. So we've done that, so I'll zoom out again. No, wrong way. There you go. So we've done the greenery here, greenery there, my cherries, the blueberries and the leaves. Hang on a bit. There you go. So that was alright, wasn't it? So I'll write the numbers down below. I might do these off camera and just come back and show you. Put a picture of the finished thing, because you don't want, I probably bored you enough with this picture. And I might put a little bit of pink in there actually, which I will do now while I think about it. But I'm just using that fruit punch just to give it a bit more. That seems a nice pink to go in his ears. So he's got pinky ears, hasn't he, inside? They don't have white. I keep forgetting to do that. So there you go, folks. Colouring with Cal, finished yet again. Hoped you like it. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. I do love the fact that you come and watch me. Please take care. Look after yourselves at this time. We all need to stick together and keep everybody's spirits up. If you haven't subscribed and you'd like to, I'd love to have you on board. I'm a friendly person, so if you want to have a chat or a comment, down below is all my details. Notification button if you want to know when I go live or when I upload a video. So please take care, look after yourselves and speak to you all soon.